Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I'm going to try out something new and we're going to do a favorites video. I'm going to show you guys what my favorites were for the month of April, all of the things that I gravitated toward the most. And spoiler alert, May is not going to be the exact same things. I'm really enjoying some different things during this month of May. So stay tuned for that. Let me know in the comments or give this video a thumbs up if you would like to see another video like this, a favorites for the month of May, and I will definitely record that. I might record it anyways regardless, but it would make it that much better if you let me know that you enjoyed it. With that, we'll get started. I will try and do this in order of operations to hopefully simplify this whole video, but we will see how it goes. First of all, of course, I will start with skincare. If you haven't seen my AM and PM skincare routine videos, I will either link them down below or I will put a card to them over in the corner so that you can check those out. But of course, my favorite skincare is my RNF Unblemished regimen for my acne prone skin. I don't have the face wash up here, but this is the acne treatment and the oil control lotion, and then there's the face wash and the toner. But my Unblemished from RNF, of course, is my favorite face washing regimen. And then on top of that, we have a brand new product that's launching this month, which is our Active Hydration Serum, and I love it. My skin feels amazing and so hydrated. I will give you more details about this product once it launches, but it's the best. Few more skincare items. I have my RNF Microdermabrasion Paste. This is an amazing exfoliation paste. I love it. Then the multifunction eye cream we have for the under eyes is amazing. And then my lash serum that I have been putting on my lashes and brows. They are amazing. So that, I think, is all of my skincare things. We'll go ahead and move on to makeup. On a day that I'm not wearing foundation, like liquid foundation, the powder that I reach for, which actually is not a foundation at all, but it's our RNF Mineral Peptide Powder. And I use the shade medium, and then I also will use bronze to bronze up the face a little bit. But this just evens out my skin tone. It doesn't give coverage really, it just evens everything out. So that's when I don't wear foundation. When I am wanting to wear foundation, what I reached for the most in April was the NYX Total Control Drop Foundation. And I use the shade beige. So I was enjoying this quite a bit. I do have combination oily skin, if you couldn't already figure that out, because I do use an acne prone regimen. But this is a great mattifying foundation, and I like that you can control the coverage that you get. I will usually use two drops per section, so two, and then buff it all in. So I was really enjoying that. And then to buff it in, I did not purchase the brush that they recommended for it, but I was using the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush, and I found that to buff it in really well. So, and it's super inexpensive. Next, for my under eyes, I love the Maybelline New York Instant Age Rewind. And I use the shade Honey when I want to just match my skin tone. When I want to brighten a little bit, I either use the Neutralize or Medium. Sometimes too, when I want to brighten under there, I'll still use Honey and just use a lighter powder to set my under eyes. But this is my favorite under eye concealer at the moment. I don't think that's going to change, but it could. Okay, so to blend in the under eye concealer, my favorite brush to use is the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush. Again, a super inexpensive brush, and it just works so well. You blend in the edges and then just touch underneath a little bit. Great brush. To set my under eyes, typically I'll go in with the RCMA powder, which I have in this container that I bought off of Amazon because the original packaging comes like this. So this is the RCMA powder. The packaging, you can see it's a flip top with, yeah, it's just not conducive to nice makeup application without making a huge mess. So I'll use RCMA powder to set under my eyes, and the brush I've been using is the e.l.f. highlighting brush. I used to use the e.l.f. blush brush, and you can see they're very similar. I just like the way the highlighter brush fits under there better. And it's still tapered, so there's still a point and I can still get into the corner and get under here. So I really like the e.l.f. highlighting brush to set my under eyes. So when I'm cream contouring, what I will use is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Dual Ended Contour Stick. Looks like this. Now to contour, I generally will use the light medium shade, which is a little bit light, but it's the right amount of coolness. If I'm bronzing up my skin with the cream, then I'll use the actual medium tan Mega Glow Dual Ended Contour Stick if I want to bronze. And then to blend that out during the month of April, I generally would use the Real Techniques contour brush. Great little brush and fairly inexpensive. Now, if I'm not cream contouring, I'll set my face with this guy. It's an e.l.f. powder brush. It just says e.l.f. on it, so I don't know if it has some fancy name, but it is just a big powdering brush. I think that's all it says on the packaging was e.l.f. powder brush. So I like this guy. And what I will use to set my face is the Rimmel Stay Matte Long Lasting Pressed Powder. And I have the shade Transparent. I think they have a couple of shades or a few shades, but I just go with Transparent. Next we'll jump into bronzer. The bronzers I've been using the most in the month of April are the NYX Matte Bronzer, and I have the shade Deep. And then also, which I believe this is discontinued now, this is by MAC, and it's the Star Trek themed Highly Illogical. It's their Trip the Light Fantastic powder. I actually did get this on clearance because they were on their way out, but I just had to have it because look at this. How cool is that packaging, right? And then I've heard this resembles bacon, and it does look like bacon. So it just gives a nice bronze with a glow. I just love it. And to apply that bronzer during the month of April, I was really gravitating toward this Morphe R2, and you can see because it's a little bit dirty. That's what I was using a lot to apply said bronzer, but stay tuned because this is going to change. Alright, after bronzer, what I like to use for contouring when I'm contouring with powder is the Kat Von D Shade Light colors. I like to contour with the shade Somber. This is one, now that they've made them refillable, I just bought the shades that I wanted instead of buying an entire palette, but I kind of would like to try the banana-y shade that was in there. And then Subconscious is the other one I got. What I did a lot for contouring was with this Crown Jumbo Kabuki fan, the SS023. I used it a lot to contour just for a nice soft contour, not anything crazy harsh. So after contouring, blush. The blush that I did reach for a lot last month was the Studio Makeup Soft Blend Blush in the shade Wildflower. It's just a nice peachy, almost nude type blush. And then I used the Morphe E4. It's just a nice, fluffy, angled, not too dense, not too loose, just perfect to get in there with the blush. And then for highlight, I'm going to let you guess what my favorite highlighter was for the month of April. 2 guesses, but you'll probably only need one. It was the Ofra Ofra highlighter in the shade Rodeo Drive. I just love it. It's so pretty. Just look at it. I just love it. And then to apply the highlighter, I was really enjoying the Sigma Strobing Fan F42. Then let's move on to eyebrows. The routine I stuck to mostly during the month of April for eyebrows was to define with my L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer Ultrafine Tip Shaping Pencil in the shade Dark Brunette. And then I would go in with the Too Faced Brow Envy Brow Shaping and Defining Kit with my Sedona Lace EB17 brush. Just a cute little brush. Alright, moving on to eyes. The eye products that I gravitated toward a lot this month were the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in the shade Original. Always use that to prime my lids. It's funny because sometimes they're pretty oily and then other times I feel like they're dry, but regardless, this eyeshadow primer always works, never fails, keeps me from creasing. It's great. Then what I used a lot, I dug this back out of my drawer. It's the Kat Von D Shade Light Eye Contour Palette. It's just got some great colors in there. So I was using that quite a bit for the month of April when I was doing my eye makeup. Either that or a bronzer. Nothing too crazy. Then for eyeliners, I like to use especially for tight lining, the Beauty For Real Eyeline 24/7 eyeliner in the shade Black Magic. And if I wanted to do a wing, then I was using the NYX Epic Ink Liner in black. Just black. It's got a nice long brush tip, and it's an actual brush tip, not like a felt tip, so that's nice. After eyeliner, for mascara, my favorite mascara is the Ciate London Wonder Wand Mascara. I've mentioned it before. For years, I would only exclusively use this Maybelline Lash Discovery in waterproof because that was the only thing that would hold my curl. However, since I started curling them and letting them set before applying mascara, this mascara has worked wonderfully. I originally didn't think I would like the wand, but I really do. It's just, it gets in there and really does what I want it to do. So, and that's in the shade Black Magic. And then I just have like a Revlon eyelash curler. It's not like anything special. And then what are we at? Lips. We're almost done, guys. I discovered the Mega Last Liquid Catsuit Matte Lipstick by Wet n Wild in the month of April, and I have to say that I love them. I love them. The price point is amazing. I know I've done several ColourPop lip swatches. The ColourPops are $5 a piece. Wet n Wild Catsuits are $5 a piece, and I feel like these are not as drying, and the pigmentation is great, just as good as ColourPop. You get 0.21 ounces of product in this little guy for $5, and like I said, the formula is amazing for that price point. The pigmentation is amazing at that price point. It's just all around a great, and they're so long lasting. So long lasting. I just think these are amazing. I love them. And my favorite shade is actually the shade called Rebel Rose, and it's downstairs in my purse right now. This is my second favorite shade. It's Berry Recognize. So I like these a lot. Is that it? No. Setting spray. Okay. So for the month of April, I don't have a lot of experience with setting sprays, but the one that I used was by NYX, the Matte Finish long-lasting setting spray. I don't always set my makeup, but when I do, I was using the NYX Matte Finish Long Lasting Setting Spray. And it seemed to do just that. It would mattify it and keep it on. It worked like it was supposed to. I've been trying out a couple other setting sprays, so we'll see next month if this makes the cut. So that's it. Like I said, stay tuned for my next video. I have been trying out several new things that I'm really enjoying, so you will definitely see different products in my May favorites video. It's going to be exciting. Also, please comment down below any specific videos you would like to see me do. I would love to get some videos out for you guys that you are really interested in seeing. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. Also, if you haven't subscribed already, please do so before you leave, and click on that bell button if you would like notifications whenever I upload a new video. Wherever you are, I hope the rest of your day is amazing. I hope the rest of your week is awesome, and I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.